Greetings, I am Byro, captain of the SS Galactic Bubble. I have taken over Earth and renamed it Carlos. My crew and I departed into space to orbit Carlos. From there, I could be a more efficient leader. Unfortunately, my sack of crap producer Johnny miscalculated the bubble jump, and now we have to find our way back home. But do not worry, Carlosians, I can still respond to your problems. For too long you have seen and heard a whole lot of bitching and not a lot of fixing. But a new era is upon us, for I am Byro, leader of Carlos. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's, well, if you didn't hear in the intro, it's Byro. Byro and old Bubble Pug here, and we're just gonna be going over this week's news.
Heyo.
Hey, what's up? As always, we're gonna get this started with the comment first, and kind of change this up a little bit. What's up, Sexy Ninja? How's it going? You're always on when I am trying to finish up things and get ready for bed. I'm sorry.
Oh, good night.
Call me the Sandman. Or wait, opposite of the Sandman.
Opposite.
I would be the opposite of the Sandman in that case. Don't call me the Sandman. Sorry. Johnny's struggling. Yeah, we're going to pull up those that comment there. There you go, Johnny. Thank you.
Almost.
Where you at? There you are. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Sorry about that, Sexy Ninja, though. Okay, continue.
First comment from last video, Dog of War. I was looking into this situation, and it turns out there's nothing going on with the Amazon rainforest out of the ordinary. The fires that the media are talking about are nothing more than farmers performing prescribed burns for land management.
Mm-hmm.
The same stuff we do in parts of America for soil conditioning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, good on you, sir. Yeah, that's what I hopefully got across there. Yeah, it's just basically that, and but Brazil did get some money though.
They got a lot of money.
Coincidentally, it happened when the Amazon Rainforest Fund
stopped getting deposits from like their two major countries, like Germany and Norway.
And this was the largest burn in 10 years, which just so happened the Amazon Rainforest Fund started 10 years ago before those fires. So what they basically do is we were like kind of paying them not to mess up the rainforest and deforest it and whatnot.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what the fund was set up for.
Very cool, and I love the Abdul Karim.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we have that is F Brazil president, not the Brazilian or anything, but that's fine. Actually, I have stop that. How unprofessional. Sorry about that phone going off. I apologize. We actually have a Brazilian that commented on that. Johnny, if you could pull that up.
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
Yes, I agree, Anderson Silva.
Yes.
It's normal. See, he agrees with you. Those burns were normal. It's fine. It's completely fine.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then what else did we go over last week? Hassan Piker. We'll start with that. We'll go with that thing. Old Hassan Piker made apparently some jokes. Everybody's struggling to still figure out if that's what's going on. But Johnny, if you can pull that up, buddy, if you don't mind. We're gonna go back to the world's favorite lesbian, Kyle Kolinsky. God, I forget his name. Secular
There's so
Talk.
many.
There's so many of them. A comedian professional. Really knows his stuff, but he weighed in on the old Hassan Piker. John, thank you, sir. Okay, we'll listen to a little bit of this. Let's see.
So Hassan Piker caused a giant media firestorm for some comments that he made on his Twitch channel.
It was a firefight.
Now,
Shots fired.
I'm going to show you one of the clips here. The other thing he said, I'll tell you when we get back from this clip, but let's watch and then we'll discuss.
This is so insane. America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
We're there to partner with
Nailed
them.
it.
We're not there doing our own thing. We're there partnering
Hilarious.
and training
In a video
and
game.
equipping and enhancing their capabilities.
So he's saying that in a video game thing to what, cover up the tracks that he's saying something crappy?
That's what it seems like.
Okay,
To-
just making sure. Because
to
why would you
drop
say
it
it
in
in a
there.
video game?
So that's part of what we're doing. And the other part is just knowledge. We want to know what's
And if you think it's a joke, then why would you? Never mind.
happening.
Like, we fucking totally brought it on ourselves, dude. Holy shit. We did. We fucking did. In a video game, whatever, hypothetically, politically, we fucking did, man. We
Okay,
did.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Holy
hypothetically.
shit. Holy fucking shit.
You left that pause in
yeah.
there? Dude, a secular talk, you suck so bad at everything. Oh my god.
Look at the way that this dipshit is running his fucking mouth. Justifying genocide right now.
Nah, a little bit of the queef calling the cunt stinky here, but
Like,
continue.
how is this, how is anything I'm saying controversial?
Oh,
Like,
no,
we
not at
fucking
all.
fund the people who did 9/11 still to this day. Donald Trump literally went on national television and said, they buy $10 billion worth of weapons. So if they chop an American legal permanent resident, it's okay.
So he
Funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious, but I don't think for why he thinks. Okay, you know what? We'll let Kyle explain.
Yeah.
I think.
went on to make a joke about Dan Crenshaw, and he says that he wishes a brave Mujahideen fighter would fuck Crenshaw's eye hole.
You know, and this guy, this kid, I mean, for anybody who hasn't watched him, constantly laughs at his own jokes.
Oh, because they're funny?
No, I'm not talking about Hassan. I'm talking about Kyle.
Right. No, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he finds himself to be hilarious. He's his biggest fan. And so this is what makes it so great for me personally. To hear him talk about a joke ever is just, yeah. Yum, 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 yum.
Now, the criticism of that part, I'm just going to say up front, not really too interested in that because it's obvious that it was an attempt at a joke. And
But how is it obvious, like, when he tried to cover it up and be like, hypothetically in a video game, it's like if it's a joke, why do you have to set that in there? You know it's a joke, right? It's just ridiculous.
And when he says, some people are trying to claim that when he said brave Mujahideen fighter, he literally means like he thinks the Mujahideen are brave and he's like on their side. And no, what he's referring to is, and he's brought this up in the criticism since, at the end of Rambo 3, I think it was, they dedicate the movie to the brave Mujahideen freedom fighters.
Oh, yeah, because Hassan Piker's favorite movie's about a Vietnam vet, right? What the heck? Am I right? That's what I'm getting from this. Is that what he's trying to... Oh, yeah, you guys all remember that part in Rambo 3. I mean, he's such a huge fan. He watches... He just, you know, clearly he loves his vets.
Been waiting
because-
to drop that kind of joke in.
Yeah, yeah, because that's his favorite movie. We all know the reference.
Oh, of course.
Dude, I've watched Rainbow. I've watched Rainbow 3, and I didn't remember that reference. What? But no, yeah, totally. Yeah, his favorite movie. I mean, clearly it was a joke.
I mean,
We were
obviously.
allies at the time with the Mujahideen because they were fighting the Soviet Union.
Okay.
So he's
So 9/11. We get it. Yeah, okay. We deserved it. We got it.
referencing that. He's referencing how we used to support and even deify these Mujahideen fighters to the point where we called them brave Mujahideen fighters. And again, the fuck Crenshaw's eye hole, does he literally want a terrorist to fuck Dan Crenshaw's eye? No. So this I file 100%
Oh, so
under
he
the...
used terrorist once he was just done explaining brave soldier.
What's up?
He just used the term terrorist.
Did he?
when, Yeah, he said terrorist.
I try not to pay attention.
I was like, wait a second, you were just putting so much effort into explaining the context of the soldier
Yeah, yeah.
and how brave they were, but then
But then they turned to terrorists.
they turned to
From Brave
terrorists.
Soldier, there's gonna be a lot of jumps. There's gonna be a lot of jumps here.
Okay, I'm trying to
The
follow.
category of crude humor. And I think anybody who's pretending that's not the case is just totally and utterly full of shit. Now, as I say, when the right wingers are, attacked by the PC police, what do I say?
Please bring up a specific example.
Say, get the fuck over it. I don't care if you like the joke or dislike the joke or whatever. It's irrelevant. You want to censor people for jokes? Is that what you want to do? You want to pretend like the joke is serious when it's not? Because that's the same. What you see in this instance is, for that particular comment, you see people on the right, becoming the PC police. And
Oh yeah. Okay, give me a specific example of that, and we'll hop right on that train with you, my little lesbian friend.
trying to joke police and censor. And I think that that's massively hypocritical, because anytime somebody on the right, does a joke that's politically incorrect, they defend him. Whether it's Louis C.K. making some joke.
Here's the example.
I don't need to go any further. Louis C.K. Louis C.K.'s on the right. I really never would have pegged Louis C.K. on the right. Dude, you guys are reaching for anything. You're looking for help and you got nothing.
They're trying to context all over the place.
They really, well, it's just like, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, like, when the right makes a joke, like take Louis C.K. for example.
Massively hypocritical, because anytime somebody on the right, does a joke that's politically incorrect, they defend him. Whether it's Louis C.K. making some joke about, and he's not necessarily on the right, but the joke could have been.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
then
okay.
great. Okay,
Okay.
great example, you idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god,
Way
yeah.
to hammer this home.
He nailed it. He nailed it. It's like, yeah, it's the right crying over this. I mean, over this thing. And actually, the Crenshaw responded to this, and he was like, yeah, I understand that it's satire. I didn't find it very funny.
That's true.
And it's like, okay, is that what you're talking about? Because what? And I remember you guys when the, even though he has that great name, Carlos, but Carlos Maza, and Vox, I don't remember you guys being like, that Crowder, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Crowder.
Oh, that Crowder guy, he was just joking around. He was just calling him a queer or something. I didn't really follow it. But yeah, he was just joking when he said that. I'm sure that's what you guys were like, right? Yeah, yeah. It's always rough when you got to deal with like context. You see how when they have to deal with it? And Dick Gotthard, that's the full name. That's not a. Who is this lovely man? Yes. Well, this lovely gentleman
Is a lesbian.
is a lesbian, and his name is Kyle Kulinski of Secular Talk. One of the funniest people he's ever met. And D'Artois, I think the world's energy crisis would be solved if we could harness Kulinski's sense of self-satisfaction. You nailed it. Oh my God. The hardest thing to watch about this guy is the smug self-satisfaction that comes from him. He's just like, and this is with a lot of them. It's just like, well, I'm right. I mean, I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to give any examples. I'll give you a Louis C.K., even though he's not on the right. I'll give you that as an example. It's like I got nothing, but I'm just so correct. God, it feels good to be correct. It's just too bad you people that are dumb on the right don't understand me. I don't understand
And
the
that's what he
situation.
sounds like sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
He
Then,
does.
sometimes. That is 100% of the time. 110%. Meaning we could backtrack 10 and we still add 100. Which retard from left to right? Kyle Kulinski, Hassan Piker, and Dan Crenshaw. I mean, yeah, you could probably throw. I actually don't know much about the Dan Crenshaw guy.
Crenshaw, yeah.
I mean, I saw him on there. I got bored and then left. I don't know. Just like whatever. I don't know. I like your eye patch.
Yeah.
About as far as I can go with that. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just ditch him. And yeah, guys. So that was a really good point. The the right really throws a fit when they make these type of jokes, and then they want to be the police. They want to police the jokes, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, you don't even know what a joke is, dude. Let's be honest here. None of you know what a joke is, which we're gonna get to a little bit later here because we've got some other stuff in the news that I'm sure everybody's already heard. Let's skip the. Let's just go to the next one. What's the other one? Oh yeah. Oh great. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through this one quick. Hassan Piker gets a tongue lashing.
Ooh, a spanking.
A tongue spanking from Uncle Jean-Luc Picard. I should have never said. You know what? No, screw that. Louis C.K. is basically Hitler. Come on, people. He's literally pure evil. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true. He is pretty alty-righty. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
That's right.
Okay, here we go.
Joining me now is
Okay, turn that down, John. Just a little bit. Just a smidge.
Hassan Piker. He is part of the TYT network. He does Breakdown and now a new show, Agitprop. Hassan, welcome. And
oh my God! Right off the bat, he looks like a kid with his arms folded up in the corner, like humph. He's been sitting time out, and you got to have the talk with him. Like, listen, this is why I set you in the corner, little Hassan. This is why Daddy had to put you in a corner, because you were being a potty mouth.
listen, you're on because
And he's just chewing his fucking. You know he doesn't have any gum, right? Everybody knows that, right?
you said some things that a lot of people, including myself, find very offensive. You did not say it on the Young Turks Network. You said it on your own Twitch channel. So we're going to take him one at a time and have a conversation about it. In the past, when conservatives have said offensive things, I have said
like Louis C.K. Yeah, we know. We heard in the last video, Sinky.
that they should keep their job and we should have a conversation about it. I said it about Megyn Kelly, Don Imus, and Rush Limbaugh. And so here we are. I'm living up to what I said about conservatives and progressives.
You know what? Thank you for bringing up some examples that I could go check. I'm not going to go look it up, but I mean, thank you for giving some examples, actually.
Yeah, he laid it out there.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I said it about these people. Unlike Kyle Kulinski, who was like, right people bad, we just try to police a joke. I don't say that, Dan.
We're having a conversation. So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
No, obviously not, especially considering the fact that while that is a very viral quote that is going around currently, if those people were at least even remotely charitable or cared about the actual truth of what I was talking.
What? Oh, what you don't do to anybody? You don't ever. I've never heard you guys do that for anybody. When has this been like, let's give old Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt, shall we?
Yeah, let's give him some time to
explain
explain himself.
Maybe that. Instead of even that, you guys will force something in there to make it seem that way.
But Hassan, this is his chance, though. He has a chance to explain himself.
I like
why
this
he
face.
was.
I like this face right here. And you know what? I know this is from his scoliosis, but he looks like he's always wearing one of those dresses from like the early 90s, late 80s that had the shoulder pads.
Yeah, like the women's blazers with the shoulder pads.
Yeah. Like that awful fashion that should have never have been anything. Like maybe, I guess, in medieval time possibly, but like not in the 80s or 90s, you know? But he looks, his posture's so bad that it always looks like he's wearing one of those 80s blazers.
Talking about, they would understand that within context, I was simply referencing the fact that all of the foreign policy decisions and our arming of insurgent groups in the region and our efforts in destabilizing the Middle East have a direct consequence, a boomerang effect, rather, if you will, in causing 9/11.
Oh yeah, you could get that for sure from that. Mm-hmm. You could definitely get that.
In a video game. That's what he meant. This is what he all meant when he said in a video game.
Yeah, the whole thing is so wrong from the get, dude. You can't even do this. There's no doing it. You already shot yourself in the foot. Just run with it. Well, you can't.
Well, you
already shot yourself in the foot. Yeah.
Of course, every part of what I advocate for is against violence. I abhor violence. I think it's awful. And
fuck him in the eye hole, you brave soldier.
As a matter of fact, I was very frustrated with the fact that Dan Crenshaw, a person who 4 times voted nay on bills that would stop arming Saudi Arabia,
Yeah, he doesn't say any of it. I watched a little bit more of that. None of this is said in that video, by the way.
He voted no 4 times on those bills. It would turn around and talk about the necessity for endless.
Okay, shut up. Okay, yeah, we got
getting
it.
upset at me. Nothing consequence of all of the things that we have done in the region. This is not a controversial thing to say, which is precisely why I followed up by saying, why are you guys getting upset at me? There's a live chat. There's a back and forth conversation on Twitch. For those of you who are unfamiliar, said, why are you getting upset at me? Nothing I'm saying is controversial, implying that I didn't even understand immediately why what I was saying was so outside of the bounds of reason, considering that Hillary Clinton has had a similar and correct opinion on this, talking about how we did fund Al-Qaeda.
Dude, what are you fucking talking? What are you, dude? This is just.
No, but caveat.
Yeah. Asterisk. And it like, so this is how you guys, okay, listen. If you ever have to explain something this much, it's not a joke. Jokes don't take this much to explain. It's like, listen, it's because he voted 8 times for the wrong bill. He didn't have the same opinion as me. If you look back through the history of Afghanistan, and it's like, okay, that's a lot of context, dude, that we're going to need for this America deserved 9/11 joke.
Okay,
and
but Haas,
Noam Chomsky and numerous other academics on both sides of the political spectrum.
So when you're talking about one of the causes of 9/11 being American foreign policy, it's not just Chomsky. Donald Trump has said.
Donald Trump has said that as well.
I understand that. I understand.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
But you understand.
I highly doubt that he was like, yeah, 9/11. Yeah.
Yeah, word for word.
Well, what they're trying to do is get away from that. They're like, hey, Trump has said similar stuff about what you're. But listen, that's not what he said. We have to go off the thing, and I love how Cenk is just like, dude, you're kind of digging yourself deeper here. Let me try to help you. So old Uncle Cenk tries to pull him out a little bit more here.
Now, and not just now, but you understood fairly soon after you said it, that saying Americans deserve 9/11 is a completely different statement and one that's wrong.
No, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11.
But that's
and
still
in that
wrong.
Moment, well, maybe you could chalk it up to English being my second language or whatever you want to chalk it up to.
God.
Obviously.
Yeah, you do speak pretty broken English, so, dude, shut up. And it's like, he had to do that because he's like, yeah, I want to double down on this right now. Yeah, maybe it was a joke. I mean, maybe I meant it. I speak a different language. Maybe the Jupiter wasn't aligned with Saturn at the moment, and I accidentally kind of spilled out.
Morning.
What?
Yeah. No,
Haven't had my coffee? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't had my coffee. I was really cranky. I stubbed my toe on the way there to the desk.
If I followed that statement up immediately with, well, we're still continuing to fund the nation state responsible for this, and we act like they are our greatest allies, when that kind of arms sale
I understand
like
the overall.
Dude, yeah, we get it, and I don't care about what you both are saying. No, that still doesn't make any fucking sense. We didn't arm them with 747 airplanes to come. What the fuck are you talking about? We weren't like, oh, hey, yeah. But I understand I understand the stretch here, what they're saying. Trust me, I'm not dumb. I get what they're saying.
He's trying to reference and link.
But to stretch, that's the problem. You can see them stretching. This is yoga jokes here. This is a lot of stretching.
Policy point you're making, Hassan, but saying it that way is clearly wrong.
Yes.
Because it leaves people to the impression
yes,
that you.
I should have used more precise and better use of the language there.
I don't speak English, so it's really hard. All right.
It's messed up that I would even give the opportunity to the right.
Okay. I thought he was going to take some what is that?
Responsibility.
Some self-responsibility. He almost did it, but then he didn't.
To try to morally grandstand on an issue like this when they are 100% responsible for all of the bloodshed that has been caused. Even some other outlets in the mainstream media.
So wait. The right is 100% the cause of of bloodshed in general. In general too. It wasn't just specific, just bloodshed. Period.
media are also culpable in this circumstance. Look, 3,000 people died. And that's terrible. That is a horrific event. I've covered this issue numerous times. I've covered the way that media has politicized it and the way that politicians have politicized this issue numerous times. There's an article I wrote 2 years ago on 9/11 on Huffington Post.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dude. Okay, yeah, we get it. Cenk, just let it go, Cenk.
He's trying to like show him the
Cenk,
way.
you created a monster, and now you got to deal with it. That's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
That's it. You guys are, and you know what? You guys are creating monsters all the time. You know, that's a video coming up. Justice Democrats.
Is now using that sacrifice.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
To in a very civil fashion, albeit, justify endless warfare is abhorrent to me. I know that I was inappropriate. I understand.
I know it's inappropriate, but everybody alpha wrong, though. It's like such a basic lesson you should have been taught by your mother, or father, or whatever, someone. Hey, what's up, dude?
And that, which is precisely why I took action immediately as soon as I realized, like, oh, this is going to be misconstrued. I don't want this to be weaponized. I don't want this to be. I don't want this to offend people.
It's a joke. You said it was a joke, though. Why would you think any of those things if it was a joke? Right?
Right.
So what if they get mad? Fuck them, right?
Yeah, he was joking.
That's the usual attitude. But you see, the thing is that you kind of blurted it out. They didn't want to blurt this out. Dude, we got to do it kind of, behind the scenes type of thing. So listen, we can say this behind the scenes, but do not just blurt it out in public. We got to kind of, slowly jab at it. Let the people come to that conclusion.
That's I immediately stopped the stream. I deleted the VOD, the video on demand, and I continued after that to.
So you deleted it before any right winger wrote an article about it or not?
No, of course. Because look, I talk.
What? That's your biggest concern
about
he wanted
Nazis, crypto fascists, and the alt-right quite frequently. I am vocally in defense of a lot of the things that they oppose. Okay, anti-fascism being the primary thing.
Oh, huge Antifa guy here. No way.
Which is precisely why I have a lot of people who are waiting, sniping, like looking to snipe comments out of context in exactly the same fashion that they did.
Hold on, stop. You think that a bunch of people on the right are watching your fucking Twitch channel to see if you met? Trust me, dude, you're not that fucking important.
It's war.
No, yeah, war. Guess what, Hassan Piker? You look like you're wearing a fucking 80s dress all the time because you're bad pot. Nobody gives a shit about what you're saying, dude. Like, they were waiting for this moment. Like, everybody that opposed you in that chat was not on your team, huh? Nobody was there to see you, huh? Do you think they'll cut him loose for this? No. That would have to. Do you see when they do something wrong? It's very, very, very hard for them to admit it. And even Cenk, I mean, he's doing a better job than I've seen him do in a long time, honestly. But it's still just like, yeah, but remember, it's the right? Correct? And this is exactly why you guys, honestly, I'm going to just go ahead and do this. I know I'm the leader of Carlos. Mm-hmm. I've taken over Earth and renamed it Carlos. And I know this might sound a little biased maybe, but yeah, you guys are definitely going to lose, and Donald Trump's got that shit in the bank. It's like you're punching yourselves out. This stuff is ridiculous.
You're punching it out in the sparring session before.
Yeah, you're having a sparring session and you're not. Yeah, you're using all your energy in that. You're gonna be knocked out before you even get there. It's yeah. They're not gonna fire him though, because I mean a really good example of that would be them still. Kyle Kulinski, that lesbian, and TYT Cenk here. They started a thing called Justice Democrats, and they back the Squad. Which they hate it when people call it the Squad because they spent all this money to try to get people to call them Justice Democrats and not far left in the Squad, and they do it. Anyway, the media dubbed them that, and it really pisses them off. So keep calling them the Squad. They hate it. Anyway, yeah, no matter what they do, they back them. And I mean, it's pretty clear. It's really shitty to go through all of these nonsense news stories and trying to figure out what's going on. You're like, okay, like I read a news article, like, it was like maybe on Fox or something. It was like, Taleb anti-Semitic remarks or something. Is she an it was something like that. And it's like, no, dude, okay, you're Fox News, you got a right bend. Okay, let me go find out okay, after looking that up, you know what? Maybe. Probably. Actually, probably. I would say, yeah, they're pretty anti-Semitic. Some of them. And the people that they, an organization that they kind of involve themselves with, the BDSM organization, the Boycott Israel thing, has said some pretty anti-Semitic and really questionable things. I don't know. I'm not going to hop down that thing, but it's like, regardless, they see him go down that path. They don't care. They're just like, it's you. It's the right. If Donald Trump wasn't racist, this never would have happened. Blah, 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 blah. It's just like, Jesus Christ, you guys are going to lose this, and it should be obvious to anyone. And I think it is obvious to you. And I think that's what their plan is to, like, with the help with the media, they're trying to...
Well, they're way too in deep already.
Well, they're trying to stop Trump from actually accomplishing... See, if he's able to pull off, like, the China stuff, like the China tariffs and all that would look too good for Trump. And they even say, I've heard him say, like, if Trump goes in with a strong economy and the farmers are happy, it's going to be very hard for the Democrats. So, like, it's just like kind of like what Bill Maher said. It's like, oh, I hope a recession will hit and screw over everybody so that way Donald doesn't get... And it's like, dude, Jesus Christ. Think about it. Doesn't that tell you something? Maybe none of my candidates... I don't know. If I was a Democrat, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I'm not that bad. You don't think I could maybe win it for us? Maybe we don't have to burn it down in order for it to win? Maybe I could do it on my own?
Well, but it's Viva Revolution. There has to be some major changes.
Yeah, Viva la Revolution.
That's the only way.
And the revolution is literally tearing, and this is from a sideline view. That is literally tearing them apart. I've noticed there's a division, and that's another thing. You're causing a division in your party. So why the hell would anybody want to? Your own party is having problems. Like, why would we even vote for you? You know, you guys can't even figure it out.
Yeah, you're forcing sides on the same side.
Yeah, I think you guys are screwing up bad, and your revolution, your Justice Democrats, or all this, and it's like, yeah, we got him. We flipped into Democrat. The seats went Democrats, and it's like, yeah, but at what cost, dude? Mm-hmm. Even your own party is like, dude, these guys are nuts. And now like AOC, I can't say her name. AOC, or no, it wasn't her. Ilhan Omar, the chick that married her brother. That's a long story too. Looked into that, and maybe, yeah, actually that might be true too. I thought it was fake news, but I was like, I'm gonna stay away from this one. I don't quite understand, but it looks like you kind of might have married your brother and maybe caused immigration fraud. But that's another story. She's like in the news for immigration, or no, not immigration, the funds, campaign funds, misusing campaign funds, after she fucked her campaign manager, and the campaign manager's wife confirmed that, like, yeah, old Ilhan Omar over here has been tapping my husband. She might have been sending this guy, buying him Cokes and sending him to Hawaii or something.
Business and pleasure.
Yeah, business and pleasure related stuff. So it's like, dude, yeah, good job, that revolution on getting that corruption out of politics. You nailed it.
Yikes.
Yeah, married your brother. You need to do it. Yeah, I do need to do a video. It's very difficult though. That's honestly why I didn't release a video this week. I was trying to, and this rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. In fact, we might even be dealing with like moles or something. This isn't even a rabbit. This is something different. I thought it was going down a rabbit hole, but it's crazy.
It gets like, you think it gets the darkest of the dark, but then there's even like a darker side of some of this stuff.
It's not really dark to me. I mean, I think if you chose a team, or you're like, I'm left, I'm right, I'm right, I guess this would be a dark moment in history or whatever for you. For me, it's just so silly. It's all just so silly. And how you, like the delusion there of thinking that any of this is a good idea. That's where you lose me. And but I'm starting to see with the more the news reports come out, the more all this, and the way that they report it, I'm like, okay, you guys actually know you're in trouble and you are grasping at straws. So I think you realize that maybe screaming Trump sucks for a whole like few years, it just didn't work. And you put all your eggs in the whole like, oh, we're gonna get him with this Russian thing. And when that didn't work, you were, well, which probably wouldn't have anyway. But you're screwed. You screwed yourself. Viva Revolution, guys. Viva la Revolution.
Last night, and
sorry for that rant. We'll get back to this Hassan Piker here. Anyway, yeah, I do need to do a video on that. We'll
take it up the chain of command as quickly as possible and escalate it into a situation where I have thousands of people very publicly talking about how they want to brutally torture me and execute me.
And fuck you in the eye holes? Could that possibly be it?
Yeah.
Which is weird, but whatever.
I got you.
Yeah, that's weird. Would I imagine if somebody was like publicly like saying that they want to see me die or they want to be violent toward me publicly? You have none of them. They don't have any self-realization except for Jake over here because you can see him getting triggered over there on the left.
Oh yes, so many sighs.
Yeah, you see him. He's just like, okay. You're gonna stop you there.
So look, to me, that's monumentally important that you misspoke and that you did not mean that. If you meant it,
yeah, that stuff that you didn't bring up. Okay, listen, this is what's monumental.
It would be a totally different conversation. You pulled a video immediately showing, in my opinion, that you didn't mean it. Okay, but
by the way,
now,
that was like
now there's a whole series of lies saying that you support Al Qaeda and terrorism. When look, this is really important because the point you're making is Dan Crenshaw is voting yes to Saudi Arabia and funding them. And Saudi Arabia has funded a lot of that terrorism. I'm going to get to the comments you made about Crenshaw, which are also offensive and abhorrent.
Yeah.
But on that front, I'm not wrong in saying that that's the point they're making is the exact opposite of what you were actually saying.
Yeah. The question I would ask is this. If I am supposedly a fan of all of the terrorism that is ongoing around the world, or a fan of Al Qaeda, as some other YouTubers who have a gigantic platform have put it, then why would I be upset at the government's decision to continue?
Okay, yeah, we get it. Circle jerk. Got it. Yeah, they funded them, and I have nothing. They have nothing. That's what it seems like to me. And Jake just keeps trying to, dude, let him drown. What are you doing?
It's like this timeout is not going to be enough.
This timeout's not exactly Bubble Pug.
Enough.
This is not enough. He's going to need a little bit more than, not even a spanking worked. This guy needs to, yeah, you need to just get rid of him probably, I would. But that's what you get. You turn people into monsters. And that's what you're going to get. You guys, you got your revolution going. This is what it looks like. Stare at it. Deal with it. We all have to. What's up, Purple Serpent?
And on top of that,
okay, I'm gonna just shoot to the end of this. Let's see.
Right.
Jingo. This is the exact same kind of sentiment that leads.
Maybe he'll apologize. I do not think he's going to apologize.
I don't know.
I don't. There's no way that this kid is gonna apologize.
Maybe after 14, 15 minutes of saying, kind of steering him back to the point that's the whole point of the video. Maybe he'll realize at last minute.
Oh, they say something right here. Here we go.
Here's his tweet. He said, Hassan seems to confuse.
Oh, okay, good. He's gonna bring up the tweets. Yeah, clearly I didn't make it this far in this video. Okay, good. He brings up the tweets.
Use improvised explosive device with some sort of with some weird terrorist fantasy, and of course he lost his eye in an IED explosion. And he says, "LOL, sorry for triggering you, Hassan. You're no Pete Davidson. Stop trying so hard." He repeated that on the Laura Ingraham.
See how the right just tries to police our jokes and
weaponize the words we speak.
Yeah, he's weaponizing the words, you guys. Oh my God.
LOL.
Why did you? I wouldn't even have brought this up after all the shit you guys just went through. I'd just be like, yeah, that's just gonna contradict everything we've been saying. Let's not even bring it up. Who's Pete Davidson?
He's that SNL. He was on SNL or still on SNL.
I don't know who that is. I don't know what SNL is.
Saturday Night Live.
Ingram
I don't know
program
what that is.
today as well. And look, I think that I disagree with Dan Crenshaw's policies, but in regards to an incredibly crass and offensive joke you made, he's handled it like a champ.
I agree.
Better than you, who made the joke. Like, it's like, holy shit, dude.
I think he took it like a champ. I would not have expected that, considering, like I said,
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that considering all the thoughts that I have in my brain. Oh man, I all these talking points I have up there. It does not compute. Yeah. Yeah, what is going on? Right guy is being acceptable.
Not an algorithm
Not
to
yet.
compute.
Overload. Brain does not understand. I'm always right. What?
the overwhelming amount of commentary that I've received so far on the issue is just very public displays of trying to kill me and fantasizing about murdering me or whatever, which is fine. It's a part of the job. I understand. Having said that,
No, it doesn't have to be, Hassan. Understand that you did something that made that happen. Your actions. Yeah, it's like what you guys are always kind of preaching. It looked like your actions kind of had consequences there. Now me, this is about as far as I'll go. I'll kind of vaguely look into the situation and like talk about it. But I mean, for me, I don't see the big freak out, and I don't think you had any big freakouts, to be honest with you. I think the only people freaking out is on your side.
Yeah, they wanted to avoid the freak out by freaking out themselves.
Yeah,
You know,
I bet.
cancel it out maybe.
Yeah, he's so bummed that Crenshaw didn't act a different way.
Oh yeah.
That Solid Snake didn't
Solid
take it. He's just like, yeah, I know. He took it like a champ. I didn't even expect that. You know, because of all the stuff we say all the time.
however, I have to make one note. Okay.
Oh.
Service does not guarantee respect. It should not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good time to make this point, Hassan. Didn't know you did this. This is fucking hilarious. So glad I went this far. How dumb. Dude, okay, Jake, I have to see this.
This is the exact
Good luck, Jake. Let's see ya. Let's see.
same kind of jingo. This is the exact same kind of sentiment that leads to.
And I can somewhat, but dude, why would you bring this up?
Right.
And not
this
only
is
that,
just-
like a shithead like you that's clearly never done anything in his life, of course you would bring this up. You know what? They're gonna get my respect because I can tell that they lifted a finger. Unlike you. And I know you don't understand this because English isn't your first language, but
The
fuck yourself,
militant
dude.
attitude that the United States has. If you have served, and then on top of that, are using that service to continue sending like loads of young men and women overseas to die or to come back home and fail to reintegrate into society just exclusively for the profits of the military-industrial complex, then no, you don't deserve respect by virtue of service. I'm sorry.
Well, Haas, there's a giant difference, right?
yeah, Haas. Hey, Haas.
So I don't agree with John McCain's, when he was alive, his warmongering, right? His policies were terrible. But I do respect that he stayed in that prisoner of war camp and when they said you can go because you're the son of an admiral, but he stayed with his fellow soldiers.
Damn, Jank is actually, I have to say, dude, for being typically a dummy about, I don't know, it's been years since you've been kind of reasonable. You're kind of doing an okay job.
he gave an example.
I mean, by okay job, I mean you're actually giving an example. And I seen even in the comments, it's like, yeah, dude, when TYT has to deal with context, it is a struggle. Oh man, is it a struggle for him. It's like, yeah, now context matters. And when context matters, it kind of tears us apart.
We've
Or
had
fellow
very public
troops.
disagreements on the way I've talked about John McCain as well.
Yeah, and
Oh, is that what you got from that? Good job, Hassan.
so saying I disagree with Dan Crenshaw.
Yeah. What? I wanted to fuck Dick Cheney in the eye holes, and what? What was wrong with that?
Wait,
shows
just for a
pol-
second, the attention wasn't on him, so he just had to bring it
Yeah,
back.
let me bring that back. I know what you're doing. He's just basically victim blame. Yes, exactly. Exactly,
yes.
Toast. Yes,
Yeah.
he did. He victim blames. That's what he's doing. He's
He wants
blaming.
to be heard out with his thoughts and opinions, but when someone, I don't know, tries to unpack it into something that was maybe offensive overall, he's a victim.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not just that. There's several victim blaming actually going on here. There's several levels of victim blaming going on here, from the eye fuckery to who got fucked in the eye, and we don't even know what happened to that man's penis.
Oh no! It's the poor penis. That's,
what
that's
if
what's the
what if old Dan what if old Dan Crenshaw broke that dick off right in his eyeball and broke it off, slapped him in the face?
That's
We don't
why
know.
it's not a patch. That's why it's an actual like insert.
Yeah.
For the piece not
Yeah.
to fall out.
Yeah,
of
take
the
that.
hole. They had to, insert.
Make me a mid and I'll promote your channel.
Policy is one thing.
Okay.
Making that incredibly crass joke. I mean, how do you not see
Well, I'm probably gonna promote you anyway, as well. You get to be a mid anyway. I'd do it even if you didn't.
that it's counterproductive? Did you think that Americans would say, "Oh my God, that joke is so funny," or like,
Yes.
can you not see how most Americans would say this horrible thing about his eye injury would be offensive, and then stop listening to you?
If I considered what the popular thing to say was going to be every time I said something, I probably wouldn't be advocating for the things I believe in. The final note I will say is this, okay? I would rather be uncivil and advocate for the morally righteous cause, which is anti-war and anti-imperialism,
shit,
bringing
dude.
our troops back home.
Hold on, we have to hear him out.
Ending the-
No, I already know. We already heard this already, dude. Why do you keep fucking him up? Why do you jank, dude? As soon as he pulls you out of that hole, you're like, hey, well, let me hop back in there real quick. Hey, could you hand me that shovel, Zank? No, you idiot. That's what we're not doing. I don't understand. I said we're not digging a hole. I'm just gonna make it a little deeper. Just a little deeper, Uncle Jank. It's all right. Just a little. He doesn't even have that much self-awareness. Who we joking?
the unjustifiable and unnecessary bloodshed, then be incredibly polite and incredibly civil and talk about ongoing genocide and
so basically, yeah,
refuse
I'm
to
not-
acknowledge it. And even
I'm not
worse than
apologizing for that.
vote
You
in
are,
favor
Jake.
of the government, in favor of the country that is continuing that genocide with our weapons. You can be as civil as you want.
Yeah, if you had said that on the TYT network, I would have pulled that video. I think it's offensive, it's over the
snap.
top. And I understand you were trying to
Oh, snap. Ooh, would have pulled that video. Dude, good on you, man. Good on you, but also, gotta deal with it, dude. You made it, now you gotta deal with it. Huh? Yeah, it sucks when you have to stop pretending to be a reporter and do all that legwork and all that other stuff. You have to look deeper into the story. I know, it sucks. It's terrible. Try to do it on a real story and see how it comes out. It is terrible.
do satire, but I thought it was a terrible job at that, and I get why people are offended by it. So look,
I'm not offended
what we
by
do
it.
here
I just
at the
don't
Young
think it was a
Turks is
joke.
unlike any other network. We have wild, significant disagreements, and I know that bothers people.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah. I mean, they're really just warring against each other. Like that time they did with. I remember a long time ago when they warred with Dave Rubin, or when they fought over Russia with Jimmy Dore. You know, it's like those. It's like they have those wars and it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
because those guys are totally still on this channel, right?
and so I have aired our disagreements on the issue of.
Yeah, I think he might be. I mean, it's his nephew. But I think that, yeah, I think Jank is, it's good for him to get a taste of what he makes. It
Russia,
is.
and almost every topic that you can imagine. So Hassan and I disagree about that satire, to say the least. But what I don't want is people walking away thinking that he actually meant the misstatement on 9/11.
We know, dude. You tried.
And
You tried,
and
buddy.
He did pull the video.
Still
To me,
trying.
that's huge
You're still-
evidence that he realized right away that it was wrong.
Yeah, no,
and
you know it, though.
Look,
Yeah.
this is a talk shows are fascinating and hard situation.
Dude, oh my God! Did you hear a song right there?
Yes.
Listen to this. Listen to this side right here. After Jake has been dealing with this dude the whole time, he's still.
This is talk shows are a fascinating and hard situation. They're not like a blue collar job. They're not hard in that sense. But that's why in the past I've said NBC shouldn't fire Megyn Kelly, etc. Because when you on your Twitch channel, you talk for.
Oh my God! Not even looking at. He's like, I'm just not even gonna pay attention to you. Fine, dude.
He needs a hard.
Dude, he needs a fucking
spanking.
smack, dude. You need to give this kid a smack. Somebody needs Somebody needs to do something to his eye hole, I'm thinking. I know. Yeah. Jesus, dude. You this is hard to watch.
It is.
This is like hard to watch. How old is this guy? Look that up, please. Yeah. Pull up this data, because this is insane. You are acting like a, I don't know, 12-year-old chick, little girl.
He is.
Yeah. Even this dog next to me says it. And
I'm a dog.
And it's a girl dog. A bitch, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. What technical terms here? What, you never seen Rambo 3? I was referencing that time that Rambo called that guy he was with a bitch. I really wish
27.
He's 27?
Yeah.
Man, dude. Man. When are you gonna learn? When are people gonna learn? It's like, yeah, you probably don't know. I never know. I'm just a dummy cartoon that just talks shit online. Basically, I understand my place. You, on the other hand, do not. It's like, yeah, that self-importance that we were talking about. Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, I get believing in what you're gonna say and what you're saying, but he's clearly defending what he's saying. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, but yeah, it's just, that's what they want you to, it's just like how it always is. It's like they're trying to get this talking point, they're trying to say this, but it's off track. They're trying to lead you around, they're trying to, yeah. It's like, yeah, just stay away from the actual truth. This is the real story. Let's get away from that. Let's talk about foreign policy and how Donald Trump has bad foreign policy and how that one time Dick Cheney was trapped in, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yes. Yeah, you don't think this is a joke. And every time, you've just defended it the whole entire time. This video is 17 minutes long.
Oh my gosh.
Almost 18 minutes long. Their video.
For what, like 4-6 hours in a row?
That was from a 6-hour broadcast that they clipped 14 seconds from. And if they only had clipped 60 seconds instead of the 14 seconds, they would understand exactly what I was referencing and exactly what I meant.
It still would be wrong.
The words I used were
Thank you. Now, see, okay, I think Drake's losing it now. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go into the whole thing that somebody said something and somebody, you know what? It still would have been wrong. Now shut up.
Were not the best words. I understand that. Like I said over and
Bad
over
English.
again. I get that. It's not good words.
I get that. It's not good words, okay?
The joke stuff we can have a disagreement on. Yeah, we obviously have a disagreement on this style. But ultimately, my points have always been
So the disagreement
throughout
is that you totally think that was a great joke?
professional career
God.
and in my personal life, and still to this day, the exact same. Obviously, 9/11 was a horrific tragedy. 3,000
Freckles, let's calm down there now.
Laura Ingram's program. He was apparently on the Daily Caller.
Oh, great.
So no, it doesn't matter.
Whoa, just fast forward to that. And that's what
was
we get.
not on Laura Ingram.
endless bloodshed don't actually have the best interest of those young men and women at heart.
All right, I want to make
Oh yeah, I nailed it. Fuck, man, I'm dunking on all these people.
a correction because it's happening as we speak. Representative
Sorry.
Crenshaw was not on Laura Ingram's program. He was apparently on the Daily Caller.
Oh, great.
So no, it doesn't matter either way. Look, it did.
My God. Oh, Jake, please just let him bitch about
This
the
is
Daily
gonna be
Caller
like
for a
attempt
while.
number 7 here,
Yeah,
I feel like.
he's done. He's like, dude, it doesn't matter, okay? Jake not fucking being like, yeah, well, the Daily Caller, you know what they are? They're a bunch of rightists, alt-right people that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any other time he would have went into the whole spiel, but it's just like, dude, I am so done with you. Shut the fuck up, all right?
It didn't happen on our air, but I think it was wrong. And if Representative Crenshaw wants to come on here, we would be very, very happy to.
I would love to ask him the question. I would love to have a conversation with Representative.
Yeah, he's not gonna let you do it, you idiot. You idiot.
No
Thank you,
way.
Pox Toxic. How's it going? Professor Naps? No, we ain't dead. We're here.
Representative Crenshaw,
I
and because people keep saying that I'm afraid to like address him in person or something. I'm not. I would love for the opportunity to be able to have a face-to-face conversation.
Now
Oh,
Jake is now. We got the deep size of Jake. I love this. This is honestly the best
audio was-
TYT video I've seen in a while.
Conversation with Representative Dan
And it's the size alone that get me.
Crenshaw, and ask him directly to his face why he thinks it's okay for the United States to keep selling arms to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and then have those arms turn around and get transferred over to the hands of the
my God.
the Al Qaeda.
The last thing is,
Up and they cut it. They
they
just
did
cut him
cut
off.
it.
Okay, they edited. Okay, that's good.
it's guys, no matter where you are on the political spectrum, it's okay to disagree. I think we've got to keep it within bounds, and so any comments about Dan Crenshaw's injury, I think, is out of bounds. And I think his service was great. It doesn't mean he's right about policy, but we got to give people their credit. And he risked his life and he lost his eye, and for that, I think obviously the country owes anybody who served a debt of gratitude. The TYT Plus app is now available on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Jean-Luc Picard.
So we all missed it. Zen, he nailed it. The punchline that Hassan was trying to get.
Get
It's all
it.
Saudi Arabia's fault.
What is it?
That it's all Saudi Arabia's fault.
Oh, I see. It's all Saudi Arabia's fault.
Yeah, see, we just had to work it out. His joke all through that,
Oh my God.
just to that point.
Super triggered. Oh my God. This is good job, TYT. This is, oh my God, 5.7 up thumbs, 14K down votes.
Oh.
Dude, this is a great video. I don't know why anybody's downvoting this. This is pure pleasure on my part. You know what? You know what Hassan reminded me of though? Real quick here, Johnny. If you could bring up "You Don't Know Me," if that's possible. Let's see. What is it? Oh no. Is it? Oh yeah. There.
Listen, bitch. You're not my mama. You're not my papa. You don't fucking know me, and you don't fucking own me. So what the fuck are you getting in my face for?
Yeah. Yes, Hassan Piker. That's essentially the attitude we had the whole entire time. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Dude.
I like how he just doubled down.
Oh, I'm sweating for Jank. I have some sweat on me for him. I got some of his sweat on me up in space. Dude, that is so great to see him have to deal with it. But you know what? It'd be good. I hope it is actually a learning lesson for him, and maybe kind of see that you're possibly, maybe, propping up monsters essentially. And this is the Squad, Justice Democrat.
You guys are crazy!
You're an animal. Get a job.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's the old Squad. Good job on propping up that stuff. So wonderful.
Spreading.
Yeah,
It's been spreading, apparently.
Well, I think this is even before she got elected. And you'd be like, hey,
I think it is.
how would that person get elected after doing something crazy and nuts like that? Well, that's a whole nother video, apparently.
She's just,
Apparently
she's
you
just
can-
revolting.
Yeah, revolting. And
She's
you can
just
also,
stirring up
if
the-
you, they're kind of doing it doesn't matter. Whatever. But yeah. You get what you get. You get what you get. Speaking of comedy, though, wasn't there, what was that other article that I read this week?
On
Vice.
David,
The Vice. Yes.
Vice wrote an article.
Hey, Johnny, come on, buddy. Thank you.
We're on it now. We're on
Okay.
it. Dave Chappelle, he has had a recent Netflix special called Sticks and Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Vice didn't like the jokes, apparently. He says that the comedian doubles down on misogyny and transphobia in both the special and hidden bonus scene that follows.
Oh man, the left is dude, they are struggling with their own, and not only that, they are struggling with jokes.
Yeah.
They are struggling.
Comedy in general.
Yeah, just comedy. It's rough.
Everything's serious.
Well, no, it's not. Even when you make a joke, though, it's like what is going on here? What are they upset with? Is because he was transphobic?
Yes. Again, I guess with his previous specials, they're saying that he hasn't learned that
What?
That making fun of trans people is offensive, and that now he continuing to make transphobic jokes.
There's nothing wrong with that. Trans people are funny. Everybody can be funny.
Everyone's game.
And it's not fucking weird to be fucking like, hey, that's weird. It's not weird.
It's not.
Okay. Is that what he's saying? Is that ooh, edgy comic there? Jesus Christ. It's all right. You can still like somebody, but be like, hey, you're fucking a weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are they? Otherkins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, like demonkins.
There's a whole
thing, which I'm really upset that you guys didn't tell me. I have a question here. Who was that thought? He's talking about, listen, bitch, you don't know me. That is, and I'm upset about this. Why did nobody told me my community had went to an app called TikTok? What is this? Why didn't nobody let me know? Huh?
Are they not like in Tumblr anymore?
They've left Tumblr. Nobody told me. You know what? Screw this stuff. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care about Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna bring this up. This is more important to me. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. They're not gonna get you, dude. Sorry, dude. You freaking can't say anything. Otherwise, you have to go on TYT and have get a tongue lashing from old Uncle Jank, I guess. Even though he's technically, dude, the whole thing is terrible. You guys are shooting yourselves in the foot, dude. Dumb. Let's see. But here, let me hook her up with the Bagel Boss guy. Who's Bagel Boss?
Bagel Boss.
But let's check this out. This is what I want to go through. Screw all this other stuff. News. This is news. Johnny, bring it up, buddy. Thanks, bud. Here we go. We got some demonkin for you guys. Everyone left their Tumblr to poison the rest of the internet and join TYT. We're gonna look at some more monsters TYT has created.
Oh, no.
No, that's not true. These are my people.
Carlosians,
and I absolutely miss them and love them. Especially, I never realized it after reading all of the. Well, it's not really news. It's all just a turd in a blender, if you will. That's all that it is. So it's like, I don't like doing this. There's gotta be something. The left can't make jokes because they are jokes. Yeah, well, I can't argue with you.
Yeah.
Unlike Jank's cousin or nephew, I understand when I can't argue.
Just takes a little self-awareness, I think.
Let's see here. A lot of it has music in it, though, so I don't care. Whatever. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay, that's great. That's good. Okay, we got a good start there. My god, that was loud.
That was
so loud. I apologize. That's Johnny. But hey, when you're a demon, do you really care? I'm gonna turn the volume all the way up on this music. Suffer. My favorite thing is the conflicting things that are going on here. Like, man, I really want to add emoji hearts in my video, but I'm a demon.
So that you have to make.
So what you get? Yeah. You got to make them black, basically. It's my favorite part. Bam, bam. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. And also, there's a lot of lip syncing and stuff like that goes on that. I have no idea what the hell this app is, by the way. I have no idea what's going on. Still trying to figure out the purpose of it, but I absolutely love it. This is the world, okay? This is the world. This is the world how I see it. Oh my
This
god.
is how diverse
Yeah, this
Carlos is.
Yeah, this is what this is about, okay? You want to talk about diversity and who's open-minded here. It ain't that TYT, it's here at GBP, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Our favorite movie isn't Rambo 3, which I wonder if they talked about that. I kind of want to go back, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's see, what's another good one I like here? Okay, there's a role play that they do here on this this application, and you can role play different things. I've seen not pretending. I apologize. Role playing, running away. They're also role playing having a job. And this one here, I'll just show you. This one is he's role playing. This gentleman's role playing that he woke up his girlfriend as he was getting ready to go to work.
Oh.
I know that sounds pretty specific, but hey, that's what he wanted to do, and I'm behind him 100%. Let's check this out.
Oh, hey. Oh, did I wake you? I'm sorry. Hey, I'm running a little late to the office. Last night was wild. Your My Hero Academia cosplay actually came in the mail. It's down in the living room. Remember, we have D&D at 5 o'clock. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Love you.
Okay, let's break that down. Did he say macadamia nutshell is on the front porch? What did he say?
Macadamia cosplay. Oh, is macadamia nut cosplay?
Dude. Macadamian cosplay. I gotta look that up. I hope that's a TikTok thing. If people are dressing like macadamia nuts and pretending to be one, I mean, I'm there.
It's your favorite nut.
I really like this video.
Oh, did I wake you?
No.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm running a little late to the office. Last night was wild. Your My Hero Academia cosplay actually came in the mail. It's down in the living room. Remember, we have D&D at 5 o'clock. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Love you.
Remember, we have D&D at 5 o'clock. Oh, your macadamia cosplay set came in the mail.
Oh no, Toast said My Hero Academia. What is that?
My Hero Academia? I didn't hear that at all. I prefer people to pretend to be macadamia nuts. I would much rather go down that path, but that's fine. I don't even need to know. I'm going to just pretend like that's what it is. So that's pretty good. I love the fact that it's like, oh, I gotta go to work. It's an anime. Oh, you know what? That's a very common thing on here, actually. There's a lot of anime. Lip syncing anime stuff. I don't know. I don't get some of the references, but to enjoy it, I don't need to. Okay.
Yes.
You know why? Why, Anderson Silva? Why?
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
Exactly. Thank you, Silva. You're absolutely correct. It's normal. There's nothing wrong here. So yeah, we got the role play. What else we got? We have elf. I don't want to offend anybody.
Elfkin?
Elfpock. I don't know what that means. Elfpock, not pox, but Elfpock. Witches. And but I have to say the role playing to work ones really I love a lot, especially it really shows you like the day and age we're in when you have to role play. I mean, basic working. It's like bring her up. She's great. She's fantastic. No, Johnny, you got to play the video, dummy. You can't they don't want to hear the audio. Thank you.
Hey, Katie, could you maybe go to the back and see if you're busy? Got it. Okay, I will do that in a second. Hold on. Hey! So did you find everything okay? Find what you like and all that? Got it. Okay. So you're buying all the 4 items? Okay, that's a return. Got it. We'll start this first then.
Okay.
Okay. So what was the problem with this shirt? Is there anything?
It didn't
If
fit.
you don't mind me asking, of course.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It didn't fit. What?
No! Why would you say that about yourself?
Because I'm fat
You
and
are
ugly
not
and gross.
fat.
I hate myself. What? I didn't realize she did say fat. I guess the person did tell her she's
Not fat. And this is a tiny, tiny little thing. You know how many? Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret because I don't like when people call themselves fat.
Okay.
I have tried on so many tiny crop tops from this place, and you don't know how many I've returned. Honestly.
Wait. Wait.
She returned stuff from the store that she made up that she's pretending. Oh my god, way too old to be doing that. A little concerning, yes, but you at your legal age to get a job, right?
I know, like I'm trying to process that.
What the fuck even is this? They're pretending to have they're role playing.
Yeah, they're role
How
playing.
How dare you?
Like she's checking out someone at like Forever 21 or something, but they had a return and were buying something at the same time, and so
They thought they looked fat in the outfit. What do you guys are all dumb? Shut up. They thought they looked fat in the outfit and they're returning it. What do you guys don't get? What are you guys getting? Huh?
And then she's pretty much like bashing her quote unquote employer because how many times have I returned stuff from my
Dude,
store?
and she purchased stuff here all the time and has to return it though.
Tiny crop tops.
Yeah, whatever. TikTok's his AIDS. Excuse me, toxic. We were just making fun of the word toxicity because this other idiot that I watch online, he can't say toxicity. He has to say toxicity. He's like the internet community is really toxicity. It's like, yeah, that's not it.
Toxicity.
Okay, yeah, you say okay, then this is probably a copyright, but I don't give a shit. Here we go. How is this? Huh? How is this AIDS? Clearly, this is a. I can't even explain, actually. Clearly, this is the guy in kid in armor.
And chains. With.
Is this another anime thing?
Yeah.
Am I missing this?
Yeah.
Is this what this is?
Yeah, it probably is.
And here's the trick, guys. This is actually me. Face reveal. This is my video. This is my TikTok.
At Byro TikTok. Follow.
Yeah, at Byro. I need to do that. I wonder what I would do. So yeah, there's also this is the lip syncing portion. This one is cosplay lip sync possibly. It's very
anime cosplay lip sync.
Yeah, but none of them none of them are like in sync with. It's kind of defeats the purpose too, but none of them are in sync with the actual song or what they're trying to say typically, and so it's like completely off, and you're like, wow, wowzer.
Except that Demonkin, he was on top of his emojis and.
Nope, it's absolutely off time.
Oh,
it's absolutely off time. You're saying this?
Yeah, I think I proved you wrong.
Yeah, he's not quite there. He's closer than a lot of them though. He's closer than a lot of them. But if you tap your foot, that's not the right spin. Let's see. Let's also there's let's see what else we got on there. We have Harry Potter play.
Okay.
Harry Potter
cosplay
and lip syncing and other stuff like
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong.
Oh, dude. Hold on, what is that stuff saying?
We start with stars in our
Okay, year one teaching, and I have to be honest, never watched a Harry Potter film in my life, so I have no idea what's going on. No. Why would I watch? Why? I don't care, okay? I don't care about a little kid with glasses going around with a stick doing magic. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
we start believing that we belong.
Okay, you're a professor year 2.
Oh, okay.
But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong.
I like the touching look. That's Isaac Winterleaf. That's Isaac Winterleaf at TikTok. Good job,
Shout
Isaac.
out.
You really pulled it off. I really like the look at the end there.
Yeah.
It's like ooh. I wish I understood more of this. I need to watch more anime and more
Harry Potter.
yeah, gay wizards shooting shit out of their sticks. Let's see what else. What do I want to end on here? Witches. Let's go to the witches. I don't know if we're gonna end on this, but don't send these videos back to 1942. The Allens. Yeah, you might have a point there. Hey, this is Carlos, and we're gonna take a look at it. Okay.
Is this all a phase, though?
We're not gonna be like Hassan. Okay. We're gonna have to face it, guys, head on. These are my peeps. My family. You heard me?
You heard
You heard me?
I'm sorry?
Witches.
Let's do
Okay.
some muscle testing. And what I'm about to show you is kind of like a lie detector test that you can do on yourself or you can have others do. And your body is the direct connection to the earth. Think about it. It literally connects you to it.
Okay. Yeah.
But in
don't think about it very hard. But yeah, just
Just accept it.
Go
some
over it.
cases, it's also your direct connection to spirit. So when you use this actually helps you decide if things are aligned for you, if something is true for you. And mom and dad, you can actually use this on your children to see if they're lying to you about something. So the way it works is you'll take your pointer finger and your thumb and you'll put them together. Then you'll link them like this. Then you'll ask a question or say a statement that is true. My name is Lola. You'll try to pull them apart. My name is Karen. They broke.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, my name is Lola.
Nothing. It's like a Chinese finger trap. Can't even get out of this thing. It's impossible.
My name is Karen.
Up, right apart. You know what? Finally, a lie detector test that'll be you can use in court.
Certified lie detector test.
It'll be admissible. Finally, a lie detector that's admissible in court. You just have to have a witch there that puts her two fingers together and it's like, Your Honor, I object. Reason, ma'am? Because I put my index finger and my thumb together, and when the client was speaking, they broke apart. And then the jury's like, oh, they broke apart. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Oh, you didn't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love her.
So this is okay. Which
she's just telling you this is one of those spells. They have spells. They also have a thing that they call witch check, where they'll be like witch check, and then you got to show your rocks, your crystals, your jars full of parsley,
sage,
and
oh, you have a wand.
A wand or a comb and maybe a cauldron. Okay. Here you go. Since you seem to lack the context, I'll pop this in. Copy that down. She's uncharging her fireball.
Oh.
Dude, I wish and I'm looking forward to getting to the fireball spells. I haven't reached that level of witchcraft yet. I'm more along the lines of actually, it's a lot of witches complaining about other witches.
Oh, not being true witches?
It's like there's that, or it's hey, I was doing this video and a Christian came up to me and they were like, "Are you a Christian?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Are you Catholic?" And it's like, yeah, that's still Christian, but whatever. And I'm like, "No, I'm a witch." And they're like, "Oh," it's like, okay, all right. How many people are coming up to you? Like, okay, here we go. Like, this is one tough witch that I got going on here.
Hey, can I see your witch journal? You mean my book of shadows? Yeah, let me see it. No. Oh, come on, don't you trust me? I said no, touch and you die. Why, because one of your curses will get me? No, because I'll shank a bitch.
Oh, snap, Co. Oh, dang. Hey, is that your witch's journal? This is a common thing that happens to witches, by the way. It just isn't her, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hashtag one tough witch.
Listen, bitch.
I want
You're
those
not
two
my
together.
mama. You're not my papa. You don't fucking know me, and you don't fucking own me. So what the fuck are you getting in my face for?
Amen.
Oh, there's never been truer words. Okay. I love it. Okay. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, we'll end on this. This is an angel, and this is pretty deep here. I actually posted this on my Twitter. This is a hashtag. Not my angel.
Oh.
And I don't. Again, this might be a reference to something I have no idea.
He asks me if I believe in angels.
I do now.
Before I realize I don't have the heart to tell him, I tell him not lately. And I just lay there waiting for him to hate me.
Oh, God, that's beautiful. That's deep. Okay, guys. That's going to do it. Love you guys. Yeah, we're going to be back. We'll be back hopefully when some other stuff happens.
Yeah.
The next time Dave Chappelle makes fun of someone, probably. I'm sure there'll be a news story about it.
Hot off the presses.
Hot topic. That's what's right. That's what I'm getting reminded of here. For some reason, hot topic. All right, guys. Stay fresh. Are you guys? Yes. Let's do it again. We will. Yeah, we'll be back soon though. Let the news build up for a couple of days here. We might come back with some. I gotta do more. We'll go over that Justice Democrat thing at one point if I'm not too distracted by all of the TikTok stuff, because
way distracting.
It is very distracting. I feel like I get a lot more out of it than the news.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I learn more about the world than I do reading a CNN article.
That's true.
And I think I think we can all learn a little bit more, and maybe we could all be, a little more open and. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Let's do
Get out
some
of here.
muscle
Johnny,
testing.
stop it.
Oh.
And
why are you throwing up the lie detector? That's terrible. All right, guys, later. Peace.
Bye.